FPL has finally started. So I can't wait for all of our teams to burn to the ground and all of us just be, I like it.
Yeah, boy.
Hey, that's pretty good.
They're nice.
Wait, whoa. We actually got all of the points, hey! That's not the FPL I signed up for. I was expecting pain and misery. Hey! But this is the Game Week 2 Team Selection. The FPL Game Week Team Selection. First, we give a review on how last week went. Then we look forward on to next week, selecting our team, making transfers, and choosing our captain. Where in Game Week 1, we scored 99 points, woo! Meaning my overall rank is now 450,000th in the world. Okay. Where my sexy team this week did in fact look like this. Robert Sanchez in goals must have been a pretty naughty boy this week, as after all of his mischief, he didn't manage to keep a clean sheet. Oh, his sheet was extra dirty, But to be fair, he was playing the Brexit Burnley.
Hi guys, Sean Dyche here. There was absolutely nothing stopping the English Van Dijk Tarkowski from scoring that bullet header. He's the best defender in the world.
But at least Sanchez only conceded 1 goal, so he did net us those 2 points, so that is all good for now. Until he doesn't keep a clean sheet for 5 weeks in a row, and then I have to hunt him and his family down until he looks at me in the eye and apologizes to my face. I'm sorry. But until then, we're all good, yeah. Trent Alexander, the crossing fetish man. Didn't quite get on his whipping game, did he? Whipping all those balls in. And he also didn't provide us the 32 assists a game I was promised for a 7.5 million defender. Come on, where were they? But unlike Sanchez, he did actually keep a clean sheet there, so returned a very appreciated 6 points. Very nice. Luke Shaw, the most owned player in the entire game. How did he start the season off? I like it. 1 point. 1. I am mad. Like, are you even sure you are worthy to be the most owned player in the entire game? I definitely think you need to be getting more points than just 1, lad. Come on, what are you doing? And if you don't improve on that, you will actually be out the door faster than a Takeshi's Castle contestant. Like, honestly, boom. Yes! Costas Tsimikas, the Lord and Saviour himself, the one we are not worthy with. As not only did he cost only 4.0 million, he also kept a clean sheet like Trent, but also very much impressed on the expected liveliness, you know? Almost even scoring as well. Oh, fantastic business. You are actually on your way to some Bacon Boy special treat. Mo Salah. I said it's a Mo Salah! What an absolute little dancer, what an absolute king he is. As not only was he my captain, but he was also everyone's and their nan's captain, right? Like everybody captained him. In which he took into his stride, scoring a gigantic 17 points, doubled to 34. Well done, Bacon, you can do maths. To get an absolute huge whopper of a score, and I'm not talking Burger King, but it was a big boy whopper. Bruno Fernandes, what an absolute goal merchant he is. Oh, come on, like first a penalty merchant, now goals. Is a hat-trick enough for you? No, come on, what are you doing? But I'm not sure anybody was expecting that. Fair play, where he did get a very nipple-tingling 20 points to start the season off with. Yes, lad. And to be fair, I actually said myself that Bruno was more guaranteed in my team than Salah. And look, Bacon Boy knows what he's talking about, right? I knew he would do better.
Wow.
Harvey Barnsicles.
Now I'll be Barnes. Oh, it's an equaliser.
That's why he didn't score, lads. Because he wasn't given the chance to equalise, right? It all makes sense now. So you know what? We'll let him off for this week, as he did only get me 3 points. But hopefully he will be looking to equalise some of the big boy points of the Brunos and Salahs next week. Yeah, sounds good. Rafinha! I don't know whether to laugh or cry, because Leeds United, oh crumbs, what are you doing, son? They were honestly weaker than me trying to punch in my dreams. Like, you just keep on swinging and swinging, and there's no strength behind it. It's terrible. He did also miss an absolute sitter, which is just a bit, I like it. But hopefully Bielsa can lead Rafi and his men to actually do well and score some more goals next week. Yeah. Oh yeah, and Rafinha got a yellow card. What a prat, come on. Danny the Daddy Ings. Well, not really, was it? No. As Watford proper spanked Villa's bottom bottom as if they were their daddy. So you know what? Mings was more like a Mammy Ings rather than a Daddy Ings. No. Thankfully though, thank the FPL lords, Villa actually got a penalty in the 95th plus minute or whatever, and El Giza, their penalty taker, had been subbed off, so it was down to the Daddy Ings himself to take the penalty. He scores the penalty, hey! Oh yes, Daddy! Antonio! Wow, what an absolute roller coaster simulator he gave us there, didn't he? As he properly socially distanced away from all the goals and all the chances in the first half, and I was like, oh, there we are then. But then he actually got back into it and got himself an assist, yes! And then West Ham won a penalty. He went to take the penalty away! He misses the penalty. The penalty rebound gets scored and he gets an assist. And then also, not long after that, he goes and tickles all of our pickles and goes and scores himself a goal as well. But even though he missed a penalty, he did actually manage to steal all the bonus points as well, like a proper GTA heist. Like, how did he get away with that one? So, Antonio, I just have one thing to say to you for scoring that many points. My man, Callum Wilson, the Callum Trollson, actually scored, way! Where it really looked like Newcastle were going to slap West Ham silly. But they did manage to bring it back. But not before Wilson scored a goal as well, hey! All of our strikers scoring goals. Bacon boy, you're so good. Where I was also contemplating dropping Wilson down to Tony, and if I did do that, I would have had less points. So, best ever manager. So that is actually how Game Week 1 went, hey. Very, very sexy indeed, with a jaw-dropping 99 points. 1 point away from the 100 club, come on. But absolutely zero complaints, right? Just kidding, I want to spin someone's jaw. 1 point away! 1 point away! Why can I not get it? Come on! Unlucky! But okay, I'll take it, aye. We got 2 defensive clean sheets, 4 assists and 7 goals, so it was actually a fantastic start to this year, to this season, and amazingly for my Game Week 1 squad. But guess what? It's not actually over yet, lads, as this is only the start of the season. So guess what? We can actually move on to next week in the Game Week 2 preview. So first, let's chinwag with any potential transfers and then look at who our players are playing this week. I don't want to make any transfers. So let's move on. In goals, we got the Roberto Sanchezio. Not versing the best ever team in the Brexit Burnley this week. Thank you. So hopefully there'll be no Sean Dyche nightmares this week. But he does play against the Watford team, who did proper impress against the villains. Or was it just Villa being absolutely wibbly wobbly? Probably that. I do think that with Brighton being at home though, and the Brexit basher Troy Deeney not playing for the Watford, we should be all good for an extra squeaky clean sheet, completely clean and white. We love it. In before they lose 4-0. I like it. Trent Alexander, who hopefully will have his crossing boots on this week, where he will be playing the Brexit Burnley. Crap. I just realised, Sean Dyche is back from the dead to terrorise us again. Right, Shawnee Dyche, Boov, see you never. Go away, please. Don't be getting your Chrissy Wood out to try and score against us with Liverpool now. I need the clean sheet, alright? But you know what? I am backing Trent to get an attacking return in here, even if he concedes, which he won't anyway. Just because he seems to be more active in the attack than a sex worker is after COVID. Like, all of the action's happening, and surely we will get a happy ending. Of attacking returns, I mean. Yeah. Luke Shaw, please be sure this week, mister, that you will actually be a player worthy to be the most owned player in the entire FPL game. Like, what? Otherwise, the only thing owning you will be the local skip after I go and chuck you in the bin. I like it. But he does play a Daddy English Southampton team, though, so I do think United will have enough to stop them there and keep a clean sheet. Unless Southampton have been in the gym so much that their arms are just super strong. They've got a pair of Armstrongs. They're too strong for us. Come on. Get it? Because they got Stuart Armstrong and Adam Armstrong. Haha, funny. Thank you. I'm here every week. Thank you. Simicast, who I do think put in a good enough shift to not be dropped this game, hopefully. But not only will he be playing Sean Dyche, boo, himself like the Trent, he might actually be busy having some boxing lessons midweek after he actually got slapped by Milner in the last game. So let's hope he can actually recover that and be ready for this game to keep the clean sheet, maybe even get himself a goal as well. Why not? Mo! Salah! Maybe he won't be quite a happy chappy with the fact that Bruno Fernandes scored more FPL points than him in the last game. So maybe he could be on it like Sonic this week and get more. He does also play the Brexit Burnley like his Liverpool teammates. Well done, Bacon Boy. Yes, they play for the same team. That's how it works. So that does mean Sean Dyche is here again. Will you please get lost? I've had enough of you. Bye! I do think, though, with Liverpool being at home and a lot of their players really looking fresh and ready for it, I do think an absolute spanking could very much occur here. Liverpool are gonna destroy them, which might mean Salah could be my captain. We'll get into that later. You'll have to keep watching. Oh no, unlucky for you. Bruno Fernandes, the hat-trick hero man, was absolutely on it last week, but surely can he score another hat-trick again? Or can he? But Southampton did actually look very, very wibbly-wobbly against the Everton, and even made them look good. So maybe they are bad enough so Bruno could score another hat-trick. Oh, wow. So maybe the Red Devils can truly show them hell here and score all of the goals. It will be interesting to see if that when Southampton are at home and have their fans, will they be able to actually be a bit better? But then again, if you polish a turd, it's still a turd. Bruno is also up for consideration and very much could be my captain as well. So we'll have to discuss that and think about that. But patience, lads. That's coming later. I said patience, okay? Please wait. Harvey Barnes. Like we said earlier, he only did not score because Leicester weren't losing, so there was never a time for him to score an equaliser.
Oh, it's an equaliser.
But this week, he plays against West Ham. Oh, that's not very good, is it? But maybe, with them looking so good, maybe now there's a chance for him to score an equaliser. Woo! Harvey Barnes' goal incoming this week, you heard it here first. And probably last, because it probably won't happen. Rafinha! Right, I know he might be Brazilian, but I very well could be giving him a Brazilian himself, potentially shaving him out of my team. Yeah. Where Leeds, honestly, did not look that good at all. Like, really, no. And if they don't do anything against the Everton when they're at home with their fans, then I think there's a ton of chance I could even get rid of Rafinha. What? Ooh, wow. The knee jerk is strong with this one. Hopefully, he will be alright though, and I reckon Bielsa will be properly shouting at them, and maybe they will actually listen. Don't be shit next time. Daddy Ings, the Danny Daddy against Newcastle. Ooh. Hopefully, Villa were just scaredy cats of the Watford fans and aren't actually as bad as they played in that game. But if they are that bad, oh dear. Newcastle did look quite a bit more attacking in the last game, but also meant they were quite a bit more open at the back as well. So maybe with Villa at home, they could become the villains here and maybe score all of the goals. Maybe even some goals for Daddy Ings. Just maybe. Daddy? Antonio! What an absolute beast and what an absolute performance he had last week. Wow. But he will be probably facing a task here up against the almighty Foxes, who put up a solid brick wall defence together last week, which was honestly potentially stronger than the Great Wall of China itself. There was nothing getting through it. But if there ever was a Premier League striker who could muscle his way through a brick wall defence, it is the one and only Antonio! All of the goals could be incoming. Callum Wilson. Then, to finish off the starting 11, it's Callum Wilson. I was actually quite impressed by the Newcastle, but even more surprisingly, I was impressed with them in a good way and not a bad way. What? That's not Newcastle. So I do think Wilson could very much be on it to score all of the goals, especially against Villa this week, who honestly concede so many chances, I swear they got a fetish for it or something. But also, Wilson is looking very good long term and shouldn't lose his place at all unless he gets injured or something. So that is lovely stuff. So that is actually the starting 11 for Game Week 2. Done. On the bench though, we got a Foster, obviously, who of course we're just going to leave there all season. He's already got his GoPro up. He might even have some vlogs on his channel for being in Nathan Bacon FC, but we'll have to see on that one. But then the rest of the bench, the actually important stuff, I've actually got Vertonghen first on the bench just because he's playing against Everton and he's at home. So I am expecting Leeds to do a little bit better there, and also Ayling scored. So maybe, you know, he's got that confidence he's going to score again. Who am I kidding? He's not going to score another goal all season, and he scored that goal when he was on my bench. And I get it. Livramento actually made a very wacky and surprise start last week, so you know what? I think I might actually upgrade him to second on my bench, mainly because Brownhill, the man himself that I've been bigging up to be the best 4.5 million midfielder for this season, ends up getting benched in the first game. I like it. But even if he does play, he is playing Liverpool this week. So yeah, he is a proper Brownhill. So that is actually the team sorted and done. But what about captaincy, Mr. Bacon? What are we thinking? To be fair, not a lot of thinking does go on inside here, but I'll let you know what I am thinking, yeah? You know you want to, yeah. So right off the bat, woo! The only two geezers I am considering to slap that captain's armband on for this week and get the double points include a Mo Salah and a Bruno Fernandes. Salah got the 1 goal but 2 assists last week. Meanwhile, Bruno got the hat-trick. Salah also plays a Brexit Burnley this week, who last week conceded a lot of shots and chances to the Brighton, even though they were playing at home. Whereas Salah this game will be at home with his Liverpool crowd behind him, and also is just looking very, very fresh. Ooh. But Bruno plays a Southampton team who also conceded a lot of shots and chances against Everton, with Bruno also seeming to be very free and attacking, so I do think he can keep it up in that very attacking Man United defence, but they are playing away. But then also Bruno, for some reason, always usually did well away. Could that be a good thing? I don't know. So there is actually a lot of positives for both. I honestly don't doubt that either of them could score all of the points. So no matter who we captain, I think we will all be good there. But I won't be surprised if the way I make my decision is literally by a coin toss, or even letting them have their own boxing match together to see who will win. But no. Right now, my current captain for Game Week 2 is... Mo Salah. I said it's a Mo Salah! I see Salah as the one that's more likely to be involved in attacks over a Bruno. Meanwhile, Salah will be at home and will have that Liverpool crowd for the first time this season, which I honestly think could be huge. So I really think Liverpool will be proper relentless here, maybe even making Sean Dyche cry. And boy, oh boy, would I love to see that. Yes. So even though I think Bruno will score, and even though I think Southampton are probably slightly worse defensively than the likes of a Brexit Burnley, I think the Mo Salah man is my man to be the captaincy for this week. But that is it, ladies and gentlemen, and all of you non-binary beings out there. That is it for the Game Week 2 team selection. My final team update with any last minute changes will be going out on that Tweetbird app, the Twitter, so make sure to follow me at NathanBaconFC, lovely. And that is all. So thank you all for watching today, you sexy sausages, and also remember...
Don't be a cheeky scrub. Subscribe to Nathan Bacon right now. Don't let your memes be dreams.